What up? Salute, salute. Do y'all got a delay on y'all shit? Do y'all got a delay?
Because a lot of people from the outside, the boy looked just like you.
That's
They a lot of people from the outside think that that situation is sad, man, that y'all can't come to
yeah,
something.
it is sad. It's a sad situation, right? And when you pray for success, you don't necessarily pray for the things that come with it, right? And there's no such thing as success without jealousy, without envy, or entitlement. And entitlement is growing in someone you love, and the scariest part.
Y'all got a delay? Do y'all got a delay on y'all end? Good morning, Chicky. Do you got a delay? Can you tell me if you got a delay on your end? Because on my camera, everything is working fine, but I don't know if y'all have a lag, if y'all have a delay. Is it delayed on your end? And I'm supposed to see the chat come up on the side of the screen right there. What up, Pro 901? Damn, why do y'all... No delay? It's not delaying? I'm playing good on your shit? I wonder why y'all comments ain't popping up on the screen. I'm gonna have to go back do some more homework. It seems good. Oh shit, that's what's up. The only thing is this white space on the side of the screen right here, on the side of the joint, this all white joint, this is where the chat, y'all chat is supposed to be popping up right there. Damn. It popped up yesterday, but it was small. It was at the bottom. So I'm gonna have to go back into the homework. I'm gonna have to go back and figure it out. Y'all see the screen okay? Y'all see the names good and everything? I don't know why it seemed like I got a delay on my cell phone. Yeah, I don't know why on my cell phone it was showing a delay on my phone, but I'm glad y'all saying I'm good. I'm glad y'all saying everything sound good, man. I'm trying to get it together. How y'all feeling out there, man? I've been busy. I've been doing my own thing, man. But shout out to everybody, man. D James, salute, salute. What up, though, man? How you feeling? Been busy, man. Just trying to get everything together, man. Just trying to do my thing, get everything together. I know I probably been missing a lot of shit going on out there in the YouTube streets, but I ain't even been caring. I ain't even been caring. I said, I ain't even watching. I've been chilling. I've been chilling, man, just doing my own homework, just trying to get my own shit together, doing real life shit. And the news is crazy, man. Everything that's going on. Y'all see fucking Ukraine, man? Y'all see what Russia doing to Ukraine? It is funny how everybody else can get an apology but us from Kanye West, huh? Everybody get apology but us. We still waiting on our ancestors still waiting on their fucking apology for saying that slavery was a choice, nigga. This nigga done disrespected the black community. I ain't never hear no outrage. They ain't give a fuck. Soon as it was okay when he wore the White Lives Matter, but then soon as he spoke his mind about the Jews and everything else, oh, he's out of his mind. He's out of control. Kanye West is out of control. I hope he gets better. They even try to throw his kids in it. Even for his kids, I hope. Where the fuck was this outrage when Kanye disrespecting black folk? Now all of a sudden, yeah, you see White Lives Matter, don't you, nigga? They shut your whole goddamn social media down, nigga. He can't. How you ban a nigga from social media? Something that's supposed to be freedom of speech. It's America. How are you banned from a social media? That's crazy. Yo, yeah, Ye is just who he is. He's just disrespectful. It's like he's only does things for his gain to me. He got his own ulterior motives. He wore the White Lives Matter, and then at the same time, he flip-flopping. He's shitting on white lives, but at the same time, he's bigging them up. He's shitting on black lives, at the same time, bigging them up. Like, yeah. He gave that apology quick, huh? He quick to apologize to them folk. We in a fucked up world, y'all. We in a fucked up world, yo. We in a world where people are getting shot over cold fries. People are getting shot, killed because they had cold French fries. Think about this. I'm going to get into. I wanted to get into another video. I don't know if I'm going to get into it today or if I'm just going to do my own video or if I'm going to. What about the female that just got killed from playing a basketball game? Do I think Kanye was speaking some truth? It all depends on what he said because I didn't hear everything he said. But, I mean, some people would say it's a little bit of truth to a lie. It's a little bit of lie to a truth. It depends on what he was speaking about. But some of the stuff he be saying be true. Some of the stuff he say no. Some of the stuff he say just be bullshit to me. Some of the stuff he say don't be true. Some of the stuff he say, he got a point, but then it's not. He has a point, but it doesn't justify his actions. Like, so it depends. He got mad at Boozy because Boozy told him, go bleach your skin. Go bleach your face. Sir. How does a female play a guy in a basketball game? She know this dude. They said she fed this man before. And because you lost a basketball game to a female, the female beat you in a basketball game, and she was joking and teasing you about it, you shoot her 5 times? This is the fucking world we living in right now, y'all. Where this black guy shoots this black lady 5 times because she beat him in a basketball game and was bragging about it. We in a cold world, bro. Where a grown man that's 26 years old, a grown man that's 26 years old will complain about getting 80K a year. Like, this the world we live in. People getting killed over cold fries. Female getting killed over a basketball game from a dude that she done fed before. Yo, 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 what up, Ronald? Like, we in the cold world, man. Yo, you know what? D James, I was just looking at the video and I don't even think I know what city they were in. I'm gonna play the video because I don't know if it was in Houston, Texas. I played the video though, but you know what? I didn't even that's my fault because I should know what city and state this was in because I watched it and I read it and I didn't even pick up on what city they were in, yo. That's my fault. Chicky said I got something posted on my channel for you. Hey, yo, how y'all feel about the new look, man? How y'all feel about the new look? I still got some things I gotta work on. Because the chat is supposed to be popping up on the side of the screen right here. On the side of this white blank spot on the side of the video. That's supposed to be the chat right there. I put the chat right there so everybody can see it. And it's supposed to go up and it's supposed to disappear after 30 seconds. But obviously I did something wrong. Obviously I did something wrong, man. But I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Y'all fuck with the new look. I got a couple other different looks too. That I'm gonna try out. But yeah, man, fair use, man, fair use. We listen to 50 Cent speak about his son.
Because a lot of people from the outside, the boy looked just like you.
That's
A lot of people from the outside think that situation
Appreciate
is sad,
that.
man, that y'all can't come
yeah,
to something.
it is sad. It's a sad situation, right? And when you pray for success, you don't necessarily pray for the things that come with it, right? And there's no such thing as success without jealousy, without envy, or entitlement. And entitlement is growing in someone you love, and the scariest part, right? And his mom developed an entitlement that cannot be met.
His mom developed an entitlement that couldn't be met. Do y'all understand what he's saying? See, that's one thing that I always liked about Fifth. Y'all, I appreciate that, D James and Chicky. Y'all like the way it looked. Yeah, progress do take time. This is a lot of time when y'all don't see me go live. A lot of time when y'all don't see me, if I was doing this shit like just doing mad practicing, just trying to get my shit together on my YouTube end. So I haven't even been watching what's going on. I don't watch nobody videos. But I've been trying to catch up on some of the people that I support and shit. But I don't know what's going on out there. But hopefully everybody doing good. People are moving on. And, we got real life happening. But one thing I always liked about Fifth was how he speaks and not detail, because I was about to say how he speaks in detail, but the choice of words that he used. The choice of words that 50 used, to me, somebody I could comprehend very well. I can appreciate the way he explains himself. I could appreciate the way he breaks it down. I could appreciate the way he put it. Fair use, y'all. Fair use.
There's no such thing as success
Thank
without
you, Chicky.
jealousy, without envy, or entitlement. And entitlement is growing in someone you love, and the scariest part, right? And his mom developed an entitlement that cannot be met. Filtering that energy through his actual personal interests. Let's say now that he
Shout out to DJs for the shit. Tested the super chat. Ding 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 ding. And it's working. Thank you. Now next I gotta try to see if I can get like a new subscriber. Okay, and it popped up on the bottom too. Recent super chatter, D James. Okay. Is that a nice size for y'all? Can y'all see it? Like, can y'all see the names nice and big? I had to make it bigger, man. But I can go back and make it bigger if I have to. It's tedious, man, trying to move. Y'all know. Y'all know. It's kind of tedious sometimes. Or the only thing is I can't see if, like, how many people are in my chat. I don't know how many people are here. I can see the comments when they pop up, but damn, that's dope, y'all. I appreciate that, D James. It's a good size. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Yeah, Leticia told me yesterday it was kind of small. So that's a good size. Word. That's what's up. Appreciate that super chat. I got everything working but my chat, y'all. Everything working but my chat with the side of the screen right here. This big white space, man. This big white space on the side of the video. And yesterday, the comments popped up when I did my test yesterday, but they only popped up at the bottom. They supposed to go. I'm gonna get it right. See, and I got that type of shit. Like, I always say I got like a little bit of OCD when it comes to that, because it's like I'm not gonna want to stop until I get it right. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to end the live right now until I get it right. But at least I can see the chat on the side. So I appreciate that, man. Shit, I'm subscribed and I ain't even see the video. Look, I'm telling on myself. I do be forgetting, y'all. You got to bear with me. I smoke a lot of weed. I be busy. I be doing my own thing. But I definitely be wanting to support the people that support me. I definitely do. Fair use, fair use. Yo, I love the way 50 breaks this down. Let me shut up and let Fifth talk, man. Shut up and let Fifth talk.
There's no such thing as success without jealousy, without envy, or entitlement. And entitlement is growing in someone you love, in the scariest part, right? And his mom developed an entitlement that cannot be met, filtering that energy through his actual personal interests. Let's say now that he's starting to like females, he's conscious of what kind of shoes he want to wear. I need these Jordans, the retro Jordans is coming, different things. And then his mother go, all right, I'll get them for you, but it just bothers me because you're supposed to have them all. So while being a privileged child, he feels deprived. When you had everything I didn't have.
Y'all see what I mean by the way he speaks and break it down? While being privileged, he still feels deprived. Wow. Wow. Fifth. Wow.
Because you're supposed to have them all. So while being retro Jordans is coming, different things, and then his mother go, all right, I'll get them for you, but it just bothers me because you're supposed to have them all. So while being a privileged child, he feels deprived.
That's a bar right there. So while being a privileged child, he still feel deprived. That's a bar.
When you had everything I didn't have.
When you had everything I didn't have.
I can tell you how much my kids cost. In New York State, 1.360. You see what I'm saying? And I don't have an issue with paying the support fund. The reason why I'm the way I am with those kind of situations, I pay my support that year that the baby's born. Move the money to the account, let it, and it automatically disperses a certain amount of money per.
It automatically, he fucked that word up, did he? 50 fucked the automatically word up. We know what you meant, Fifth. Yo, Chicky said, Rod, you got a lot coming for your trolling ass. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to get over there and check it out. Yo, Fifth, he fucked up the word automatically, but damn, so he paying out the 1 point something million right there when the child is born. Right from the rip. You getting the whole 1.3 something million. And then I'm going to let it, pay you out per monthly how it do. Man, I would have loved it. Y'all know what I got? Y'all want to know what I got? My pop died, right? See, this is how fortunate these kids. See, my pop died when I was 7. My pop died when I was 7 years old. I got a social security check from when he passed away. I got a social security check all the way up until I graduated. My social security check per month was little as fuck. And do y'all think it was a goddamn? Do y'all think it was a trust fund for me? You think I had a bank account when I turned 18, 19 when I graduated? You think all that money that I got from the age of 8 to 18, 19, do y'all think I had a bank account? Did my grandma set me up with a bank account? No. Did I have a college trust fund? No. That check that I got every month that came in my name as a minor, that shit went to bills. My grandma used that shit that we had to live for. You know what I'm saying? That shit went towards the house. That shit might have went towards my schooling and shit like that. This kid was getting $80K a month. I'm sorry, $80K a year. $6,700 a month. I was getting like $500. I remember I had an older brother. Once I became a teenager and we got older, my older brother was nosy, yo. My older brother was in the shit. My older brother is the one that put me on. Like when we used to get the mail, we used to get home while my grandma was at work. So we come home from school and we be home. And my brother, every first or the third or whatever, when that check came in, he showed me, look, bro, this is a check in your name. This in your name. Look, this is your name. And I'm looking and it's like, damn, it got my full name on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? It got my full name on that bitch. I'm 12, 13 years old. Like, ooh, I get a check. Got my full name to the point where he lifted it up so where you could see in there. So you could see the amount. I remember it was like, it was like 500 something. It was like 530 something dollars a month, something like that. It's 5 something 30 a month. Cause my older brother was on. He was nosy, man. He was on. Yo, he was even putting a battery in my back. Like, yo, you should start asking for more shit, nigga. You get a check here, man. You help contribute. You don't never ask for nothing. You need to start asking for more shit. When I got grown, I ain't had no fucking money. It wasn't no bank account. My grandma ain't say, here go a bank account for you that from getting all these checks, you know what I'm saying, all these years, you know what I'm saying, every month for 10, 11 years. There was no college fund. There was no bank account. There was no nothing. And I didn't care. I wasn't mad. I wasn't angry. I didn't have a what's the name about it? Nothing. I knew what it was. I was smart enough to understand that shit had to go to the house. That shit went to everything other shit. I ate. I had clothes. I had sneakers. I went on school trips. You know what I'm saying? I had toys for Christmas. I had bicycles, everything. I had video games. I ain't want for nothing. Man, these kids, man.
Per each month.
Fair use.
So with him, I noticed over the years like it developed because I blamed it on his mom for a long time, but it's not his mother, it's him. Like I've gone places where he was at, and he left.
Fifth, you love your son?
I used to. You ask yourself how long. A complicated question would say, how long can you love something that don't love you back?
Damn, yo. That's tough right there, though. I don't know if he said used to. Now, I understand what he mean by how long do you love something that don't love you back. I understand that. But damn, he said I used to. That boy looked just like him. Whoa, that's a tough one to digest right there. I tell you what, when I graduated high school, I got my last lump sum. You know what I'm saying? But I'm an adult now. I'm 18 now. You know what I'm saying? I actually was 19. But I'm an adult now. They said you can continue to get it if you go to college. But I wasn't going to college. I wasn't going to school. So boom, that's out of it. So boom, I got that last lump sum, and my grandma gave it all to me. You know what I'm saying? She said it's your money, even though she held on to it. You know what I mean? It was like it was only like $2,000. It was like $1,900, but that's a lot for a 19-year-old just graduating high school. And she said, "Look, you grown." She said, "You grown. This is all yours." You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I would recommend like I hold on to it, and whenever you need some, whatever you need, she said, I'm not going to deny it. She said, I'm gonna give it to you. She said, whenever you ask for it, it's your money. She said, whenever you ask for it, I'm not even gonna question you. She said, I'm gonna give it to you, but I'm gonna hold on to it. I don't want to give it to you all at once because this you never had this type of not. But she didn't know I was already doing stuff in the streets. Absolutely. It was better to share with the fans. So I didn't have no problem with it, DJs. I knew that my money was contributing to the house. I knew my money was contributing to other shit, you know what I'm saying? I knew it was a reason why. I didn't feel no type of way. I would do it all over again. I would spend the whole shit. They could take it all over again and I have that same childhood. My childhood was great. My childhood was fine. I would share it with the fam, my two, everything, all over again. And this kid brags, not brags, but the kid even say himself, like when he was talking to Choke No Joke, you ever been on private jets? You know, have you ever lived in a 13-bedroom house? Like, not even all the other shit is that. Hey yo, this one hit me right here though. But yo, hold up, I'll be right back. Yo. Damn, he said I used to. He said I used to. My bad, y'all. Sorry for the inconvenience as always, man. Got a little chilly in my crib, man. Got a little cold in here. Had to do a couple things. Coffee break. Yeah, well, I got my orange juice. I got my orange juice. He might be jealous of it. Yeah, I was saying that too. Like, and Fifth gonna, but Fifth was doing the same thing with Marquise that he's doing with the young one now. But even probably more. You ain't even see his young kid in no videos and shit like that or whatever out there like that. He had Marquise in videos with him. He was taking him on tour with him. He had him at award shows with him. Like he had Marquise with him. Before this. And then you had the baby mom light her own house on fire and then blame Fifth. So you got to think about the smear, all the other shit she did, trying to get him locked up, put in jail, take her for more money. Like, the lady lit her own house on fire. She lit her own house on fire. Fair use, fair use. Yo, that shit fucked me up. Because I've heard 50 say before about loving his son. I remember he said, how long do love something that don't love you back? But I've never heard him say, I used to. Yeah, Fifth was cleared on that. He had an alibi. Fifth, like, why would he want to do that? Like, come on, man. Like, what the hell? That lady was ridiculous.
Notice over the years,
Fair use.
I get developed because I blamed it on his mom for a long time. But it's not his mother, it's him. Like I'm going places where he was at. He left.
Yeah, when they're younger, you can blame the mom. But once you get grown, and now you're in your mid-20s, and you still act this way, you still feel this way, I got to start to believe now that it's you. You, your mother's son, though. Like, that's what you take after, and I just got to accept that. You, your mother's child. That's who you get your thinking from. That's who you get your shit from. And I got to accept that. But you're grown, so I can't keep blaming your mom.
Left.
Fifth, you love your son?
I used to. You ask yourself how long, a complicated question would say, how long can you love something that don't love you back? You see, so in this experience, you look and you say, I didn't think success would cost me my firstborn, but it's the situation it is. Like my grandfather would say.
I hate to keep stopping it, y'all, but I appreciate the few people that's in the building. I haven't been going live like that. I've been trying to get my shit together, so I appreciate the couple people that's here, man. Wow. Just listening to him, bro. Yeah, like why would you burn your own house down with your child and everything in it? Just think about the extra shit that come with that, the money and the extra, the everything. Like, what are you talking about? I put myself on child support. I know what I'm making and I know what I'm paying, y'all. And that's what they mad about because he was savvy at business. He was savvy at what he did. They felt like he got over on the child support. That's the whole thing. The mom was never satisfied with the child support. And then in my opinion, she brainwashed the son into believing that the child support ain't enough. And she might have had other people around her in her head because they're tallying up what he eventually made after selling vitamin water, going diamond twice, all the extra shit. And they like, man, you could have got more money. You should have got more. He's only paying you what? 1.3 million out of New York. He's paying you that. And look how much he's a billionaire though. You need to get more. All right. He's a savvy business dude. But just because he's a savvy business and you didn't get more, he 6,700. Come on, man. That's well more than. And the judge cut it. Remember that? She tried to go for more. He cut it. Like, what the fuck?
It rather like a
Yo, I'm just a Chicky. I'm just waiting for the day. D James, people in my chat. I'm just waiting for the day that Marquise. I'm just waiting for the day that Marquise has baby mama drama. See, when we young, we always expected that we was going to be with the mother of our child. You know, when we fall in love, we all in love. We think that's the one forever. And then you end up having 8 more girlfriends, 8 more boyfriends. You end up getting married, divorced 3 times, married 3 times. Y'all know how life go. But when we young like that, we always think that that one is gonna let. Brother, you better hope, Marquise. You better hope that if you have a child, you better hope you don't have baby mama drama, and y'all split up, and you get another girlfriend that she don't like. She don't want the baby around another woman. Oh, wait. You go ahead and be successful. You want to be in entertainment business now. Go ahead and make hundreds of millions of dollars. And then you and that baby mama don't work out. And she say she deserves all your shit, have your shit because you, just wait, Marquise. You better hope you don't have baby mama drama. Huh. Goes around, comes around, brother. Yeah, that's a strong statement, yo.
And in this experience, you look and you say, I didn't think success would cost me my firstborn, but
Damn.
it's the situation. It's like
I didn't think success would cost me my firstborn.
my grandfather would say, it rather like a snake. If it's slithered like a snake, is it a snake or do you need to be
It's a
bit?
snake, nigga.
Right? And that's the Aiken, South Carolina, and this the country, she'll say. And what he keeps saying is every time you see the boy, he show up with somebody you got a problem with. What does that take? People will always try to make relationships on a
Every time he see his son was with one of his enemies. Now you got to remember, this just wasn't no punch in the face. This wasn't just some girlfriend beef. Your pop took 9 bullets, bro. Your pop took 9 bullets. And every time he see you, you're with the enemy of the people that tried to kill him.
common bond of disliking someone. Like, be friends with you because your enemy is my enemy.
Yeah.
And he sees himself that way. To the extent where he's
Wow, how can you even say that either? Like, I'm not saying like how can you say that about your son, but just for him to have to say that about his son. His son is 26, bro. Marquise is 20. Allegedly, they say he's 26 years old. Maybe 25, but I didn't say 26. 25, 26, same shit. You damn near 30, nigga.
like, be friends with you because your enemy is my enemy.
Wasn't this what's going on around Facebook in this sector? Enemy of my enemy, friend of you is my enemy. His son looks at his pop as an enemy. Fair use.
Yeah.
And he sees himself that way. To the extent where he's actually taking pictures with Preem's son or doing different things that, and you go, well, I'm like, I don't even understand where your motivation comes from with these things, but
Can you excuse any of that because of how young he is?
no, he's 23 years old, 24 years old. It's not a baby no more. It's a grown man. See, I look at you as you grown, your decisions that you make as you start to pass what they would have did to us. They would have charged me like an adult at 15. So at 23, it's like you grown in my head. My homeboys, they had their babies at 15. At that point in the neighborhood, that was when you actually got into, we started the sexual thing. You know what I'm saying? It started to really get into, and everybody 15, 16 years old was the point that he was having kids. So like I was super late with him because I didn't want to have, something that I didn't actually connect with because we both was babies. You know, at that point, and then later, you know, I mean, all these things don't turn out the way you want it. Life just doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? And
What would have to happen for you guys to have a relationship again? That's the last question I'll ask about it.
I I don't know. I ran into him one time. This is ill, right? Right after it was 2 months before his support was finished, right? And at the time, he's standing at the desk talking to the jeweler, and he had a small diamond chain, two small diamond chains, trying to get a bigger diamond chain, right? Trading them, see how much can you get that one. And I walked in, he goes, "Oh, you got somebody like watching me?" I said, "Nah." He said, "Oh, so coincidence?" He said, "Yeah, coincidence." Then he turned back to the jeweler. He goes back to talking to the jeweler, and he's like, "Nah, I can't do that." Now I'm like, because of how much the jeweler's asking him for. So he can't do a booth. Negotiating, putting two small diamond chains back to get a bigger diamond chain with the money I'm mailing it. His mother never had a job. She didn't do nothing. I would have questioned.
Damn. What you say with the money I'm mailing? His mother never had a job. She never did nothing. Vindictive, yeah. Hanging out with his enemies like that.
Whether I was wrong if she did something after the fact. She genuinely did not want to do nothing. This girl looked me in my face and told me, like, she was like, "You bought Mike Tyson's house?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "So why you ain't tell me this?" I said, "Because you ain't moving there."
Why would I have to tell you that I bought Mike Tyson house if we ain't together? That nigga said, "Wow, you ain't moving there." So you bought Mike Tyson house? Yeah. But that ain't none of your business. Just know our son gonna be there. He gonna be straight. Yo, 50 funny.
She did not want to do nothing. This girl looked me in my face and told me,
Damn.
I would have questioned whether I was wrong if she did something after the fact. She genuinely did not want to do nothing. This girl looked me in my face and told me, like, she was like, "You bought Mike Tyson's house?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "So why you ain't tell me this?" I said, "Because you ain't moving there." Well, I would have had to leave them in Mike Tyson's house. Like Mike left his old lady in him there when I got it. You see what I'm
Uncle
saying?
L,
So,
salute.
because they would have said he's accustomed to this lifestyle and this is what he would have, it would have changed the whole scenario. So when I said, "Nah, you got to go, you're going to get a place over here," I gave her the same money that I gave my grandmother to buy my grandmother's house, for her to pick out a house and buy her house. And you go there until you figure out.
Now, if that ain't love, I don't know what is, B. Fifth is a good dude, man. Yo, now I totally understand, even though I already knew, but just hearing Marquise talk at this age, and he gave the baby mom the same amount of money that he gave his grandma to buy a house. Come on, B. We love our grandmas. His grandma raised him. His grandma raised him. And he gave the mother of his son the same amount of money as he gave his grandma, the lady who raised him. Yeah, Chicky, that's a fact. He was very generous with her, especially in the beginning. Like everything, even over the years, like this is crazy. That's why I see why he's so offended about his son, hanging with his enemy, people that try to kill him. Okay, you're with the son of the killer, you're taking pictures with the son of the man that tried to kill me. Did y'all hear the story about the sneaker business that he gave his son? How 50? Did y'all hear the story about how 50 went and the sneaker dude was going out of business because he bought the wrong location? You know what I mean? He bought a bad location, so the dude was getting rid of all his sneakers at a wholesale price and all like that. Dude had thousands of sneakers, and 50 bought the whole shit for Marquise because the kid is in the sneakers. So he bought the dude that owned the sneaker store. He bought all the sneakers. It was thousands of sneakers, he said. and it was all for Marquise to go get to start his own business. He could have took them sneakers and started up his own sneaker shit. And 50 said he was even giving him game on how to do it. Like, yo, you're not going to run out of storefront. It's better if you get a storage and you can open your shit up to how you want. Fifth was even giving his son game, gave him thousands of sneakers. That's another startup kit. And that was after he was already older. He gave him another startup kit. And his son was ungrateful, took the sneakers and I think just kept them for himself or some shit. Oh, man, fair use. Shout out to Fifth.
Out what you want to do. You don't want to do nothing. I'm not coming with me stand like that. She was like, you did it already. Don't nobody work without have to work. You already did it. Feeling like the records you already sold. If I was thinking like that, that's who I was. Yeah. It'd been over.
Damn.
Because if you think about it, a lot of people, like when in the book I say when you hustle, right? When you're a hustler, you adapt a mentality, you live by those ways, right? If you get experience